Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Wednesday, January 7th, 2015. Okay, the two announcements from yesterday looked a little bit weak, missed by a tad, nothing really serious, just lackluster performance, I guess you might say. Today we have the ADP Employment Report, International Trade, Petroleum Status Report, and our friends over at the Fed are going to come out with their minutes. Yeah, they're the ones that really run the show. But anyway, that's it for today for the potentially market impacting announcements. Let's take a look at what's going on overseas. In Asia, we're looking pretty much bullish across the board, and in Europe the same way. And I was kind of scanned through these articles. There's nothing really that caught my eye that drew me in and caused me to read any of them. Alright, let's jump over and take a look at what's happening here. Looks like as though we're going to open up, maybe recover a little bit over the last 3 trading days. Gold is down $5 overnight after a big move in the last 2 or 3 days. Oil is recovering slightly after dipping below 50, and that's a solid dip below 50. And the dollar's at 92.12. And the euro is at $1.18 against the dollar. That's still heading down. I guess you could say dollar's getting stronger, and against the euro, definitely getting stronger as the euro gets weaker. All right. So what do we have going here? Jumped into NFLX yesterday. We'll take a look at that. ABX is still doing well. Okay, that is that. Let's jump right into the A+ scan. And remember, yesterday I mentioned that there was something wrong with this list. There was stuff missing off of it. Somehow or another, went to an old version of this list. So now I have a new version. And I also uploaded it to my downloads page. So if you're looking for it, you can find it there. And I had a question about setups and where they could find the videos on the setups. And it's pretty easy. If you go to, let's see, YouTube. Let's go to YouTube here for a second. Let's go to playlists, and it's actually here we have view the full playlist for the credit spread system and studies update from 11/20 of last year, just a couple months ago. A month and a half ago, I updated the studies, and you will find that right here. So if you do studies update search or CSSV2 on YouTube, you should find it. Or if you subscribe to the channel, it should be here under playlists. Okay, that is that. Let's jump back over here and bring up the charts. Start out with Apple. So we're waiting for Apple to come up to our target here. We have determined or playing this as a bearish trade. So we're looking to bet to the downside. So we have a target set here. ABX is our latest cover call. Looking good on the underlying side here. Our cost basis is 10.20 and it closed at 11.27. Our call is up here at are at $13, and that's a July expiration. So we're going to just sit on that one for a while. That is not a, it's only on this A+ list because I have an open position on it. That's the only reason why it's there. It's not one of our normal weekly plays. Okay, Amazon, same thing as Apple. We're looking for a bearish trade on this, so we have a target set up here. Boeing, remember yesterday we said it's a little bit confusing and befuddled here. We're not exactly sure what it's doing, so we're going to wait for it to make up its mind what it wants to do. Alibaba is definitely recently on a downtrend, although we can't see the moving average here, and the reason why is because it's probably way up here someplace. So we don't know really exactly where it is. Now, if we wanted to see it, we could do a little trick like this. Let's see. We want to do style. No, studies. Studies? Yes. Let's go to edit studies, and this Hull moving average. Let's take a look at it here and edit it and say, it's not going to let us do it. Oh, do it on the left axis right here. And if we say OK and OK, and we're still not seeing it, make a liar out of me. I don't know why we're not seeing it here. I would have to mess up this chart if we wanted to go in there and see it, so we're not going to do that for right now. Okay. Anyway, back to where we were. We're pretty sure this is in a downtrend, so we're going to slap a target up here. Go to target mode. And throw a target in here. So we're going to wait for it to come up there. It's creeping up nicely. Maybe if we have an update today, looks like it's going to be pretty strong. We'll come up there and maybe kiss that today. Taking a look at Baidu, we have a target set here. We're going to wait for it to come up there and hit it. Chipotle, we have a target down here. We have them. We didn't have them on our list yesterday. I must have neglected to put it on there. I think yesterday I wasn't really sure about this one because it was pretty much following the market. I think that might have been my comment yesterday. But it looks, well, it looks okay. It looks attractive. I mean, there's no reason why we should blow it off. We definitely should take a look at it. All right, Costco is in an uptrend, and it went counter to the market yesterday, so I'm going to throw an alert on this. I'm not going to put the alert way up here. I'll put the alert above the close for this particular one. I just maybe want to take a look at it a little bit earlier in its price movement today. So we have an alert on Costco. So I'm taking a few liberties with this because I think yesterday I might have said something about this violation here where it actually hooked up and then it hooked back down again. That's over like a 2-day, a 2-day span. I'm going to just take a look at it again here, just because it looked so strong yesterday. The market really was kind of crappy yesterday, but Costco did pretty good, so I'm interested in it now. I'll peek at the Dow. Well, it kind of tells its own story. We all know what happened yesterday. Let's take a look at gold. I really don't have anything to add to that chart. Gold is progressing smartly. If we get close here, we got expiration next week on this covered call here. And as we get close, here's what we're going to be watching. Right here, here's our call. We're going to be watching the I had a senior moment there. This column right here is extrinsic, so that is the actually the value of it. So it's out of the money, so it's all-time value. If it was in the money, we would have like these here. It's just a tad in the money, like 70 cents or so. So it still has $1.61, and extrinsic and intrinsic would be the 70 cents. So that accounts for, or actually it's 20 cents. So that accounts for the difference between the extrinsic and the actual midpoint on the bid-ask. So as this nears zero, people are going to start getting anxious to exercise their call. And I may get the stock called out. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on the extrinsic value here as we get closer to expiration. And then we'll be doing a roll. So I could take a look at this at that time and say, let's see here. Down here, analyze rolling trade. And we would just go here and we could get a 27-cent credit if we roll this to January 4th, the 4th expiration in January. If we were to change this over to regular February expiration, regular February, why won't you change? Maybe because we don't have that particular strike available for regular January expiration. But this is looking real attractive right here. This is a $1.08 credit to roll this. This is looking really sweet. Of course, I may want to roll it up too. So let's go to regular February, and we'll go to $1.20. And go. Now we should have something here in regular February expiration. There we go. That's $1.12. How about if we roll it up to $1.21? That's 80 cents. That's still pretty attractive right now. So this could even be something I might be interested at this time, but I'm just going to sit back and watch it for a while right now and see how it works out. You know, I'd be happy just to, if it pulls back down again, to just take that 54, I think it was 54 cents, 52 cents here. I would be happy just to take that too. So anyway, that's what's kind of fun about covered calls, especially with closer expirations. All right, so Google, we're saying, is in a downtrend as well, and we're looking for it to come up to our target here. It might have kind of a hard time doing that. LinkedIn, not sure what we have going here. Not really sure at this time. The mini NASDAQ. Oh, we have drawings. We don't have drawings anymore. Okay, so mini NASDAQ just starting to roll over here, so we're going to hold back and stay on the sidelines there. Same thing with the NASDAQ itself. Netflix, we jumped in on this yesterday. Here at this level, we did a 330, 332 and a half. Spread here for $1.21 credit on a 250 spread, so that actually is like a 2-to-1 risk to reward trade on this. Decided to step back one strike from the 1-to-1 and figured I'd be happy with that, and hopefully this will work out for this week. Actually, yesterday I think I was up about 120, because I did 3 of these. I was up about $120 on this thing, and I was thinking about bailing at that time, but I figured it would just keep marching down, and it did not. It actually reversed after that. I should have had a limit order set in there at 50% profit. I could have actually made it yesterday. Okay, OEX. Just rolling over itself. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Priceline. We have drawings. Alright, we don't have drawings anymore. Priceline. We are in a downtrend here. Let me just zoom one more level here. Yeah, I think we're starting a new downtrend. We have a target set. We're waiting for our target to get hit. Russell, yeah, we had them on our list yesterday for 20 delta, and it never, and that was going to be a 20 delta on the bull put side. So no bullish movement in this yesterday. Would we still be interested? Sure. We would take a look at that today. We're not going to drop it right now. So it'll remain on our 20 delta for today. SPX for expiration this Friday. Same story on SPX. 20 delta for this week for this expiration. After today, we would have to be looking at next week. And Tesla, we were looking for something there, and it kind of failed us. Why would, when we have a downtrend, would I have done that? I don't know why I would have done that. What's the matter with me? Why did I do that? Any of you guys know? I sure don't know. So now we're looking for a 50 delta up there, and last but not least is Visa. That page back here, Tesla. Visa, we were looking for a bull put on this, and not giving it to us right now. So I'm going to kill this alert. And I'll leave the target up here just so we can see what happens today. Alright, so that's the last one on the list. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.